arriba.
My lord Marquis, is that you? It is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your lord uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray.
¿Cómo que no te sale el directo?
The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your lord uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas, I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalamil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
Acabo de estar en Dalimil, me cago en tu madre. Cachis.
But there were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
You needn't fret. The creatures have been...
To the meadows, then.
That's what the cat...
Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot. This must be our wyvern. All right, let's get this over with.
desaprovecho. Qué guapa ha quedado. Qué guapa ha quedado. Hígado de aerosaurio.
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent. I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back. It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire
Verbit.
republic.
Yo no he sido, que va.
Somebody has seen something.
Bienvenidísimos todos los que venís de parte de Verbit. ¿Qué tal ha ido el Final Fantasy VII? ¿Dónde lo habéis dejado? Muchísimas gracias por esa raid. Felices fiestas, feliz Navidad, feliz año, etcétera, etcétera, etcétera. ¿Qué tal? Hola, Tokio.
Que no se va a captar,
¿Qué tal estás,
pero
guapetona?
se va a anotar a partir del próximo directo. ¡No!
¡Hola! Mira cómo ha volcado el camión entero,
Someone's
chaval.
got himself in trouble.
Enterito ha volcado.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Descuide, señor.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you'd kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't
Algo
draw
rayada
your
porque entre ayer
blade
y
on
hoy llevo
Republican soldiers.
dos pantallazos
Or
azules.
you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your
Puede ser
captain.
uno de los discos duros.
Oh,
Bueno, si es
you're
un
more
disco
than
duro,
welcome to. He
la
hasn't
cosa va
had
bien.
many
Y
visitors
otra
since we
cosa,
slit his throat.
ahora, resultados otro por cuatro. Estoy vestido de soldado a bordo de un barco a punto de decirle a Genova, ven, hija mía, que vas a saber lo de Balú. Bien. Tampoco he sido yo. Para nada. Y cuando has abierto el directo que te he tirado la pole y el lurky, estabas en nivel hate, ¿no? En los
I'd
recuerdos,
expect as much
entiendo.
from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
O
You're
sea,
one of
ahora
Rutherford's men.
te toca
Send
llegar
me
a
to
Gold
look for
Saucer
you.
ahora, ¿puede ser?
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dunamill several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more. And his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist's central command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Not at all.
Es gente muerta, no la van a utilizar.
To find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up
Vengo
his
de allí
trail.
también, me cago en la hostia. Misión de mierda. Joder. Maldita sea.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere. What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
Ojo.
My Lord
A su
Marquis.
tía abuela.
Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has
En ocasiones
granted
este
me
juego
leave
me da
to
vibes
assist
rollo
your
de
Uncle
Witcher.
Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits.
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end.
Puede ser.
I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pommel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you.
No, no tiene por qué ser malo.
Founder be your shield.
They just couldn't resist, could
¿Por qué
they?
tienen que ser grandes? Ah, no, solo son grandes. Bueno, da igual.
This one's ours, pretty boy.
To me, Blade!
Hombre, tener tanto allí como a ellos, igual de aliados. Vamos. Vulnerable, vulnerable, dicho. Deja de pegar. Perfecto. Perfecto. Ay, qué rico el chocolate.
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
Un placer.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a pistolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
Clive tiene un pelazo.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late.
Tenía que decirlo.
I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece. I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
Vale. Ahora volvemos a la guarida.
It seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Sopa.
Blueback
Sopa.
wyvern liver.
Sopísimo.
And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about. And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish.
It is a tour de force.
Lanza esna.
A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavour and sensation. A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
Creo que
I
no.
can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
Ok. Epopeya culinaria.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had
Vengo
to
con
protect
Fervis.
you.
Ali de nuevo, payasín.
Like you've protected me.
Yo también vengo con
Aye,
Fervis. Yo
well,
ahora me tengo
someone had
abierta.
to. Your parents certainly
Voy a
didn't give
ponerle
a
el
whit
bloqueo
for
a
your
Tete, creo que está.
well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse
Ah,
off
no,
if
no
I'd
abierto.
not taken you on. You've always been me
Al
right
final no
eye,
abierto.
Goods. And I'd have you stay that way.
A ver.
So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will.
Locura transitoria
If you
por
ever
Final
need
Fantasy
help, I'll
VII.
do it again and
Ahora
again,
vemos.
and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump.
Oh, sí, por favor, míralo.
Fine. Play the hero if it makes you
Dale,
happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today will cost you the same as it did
No va a salir
yesterday.
barata la poción. Hala. Todo cumplido. Incensario de Allende la Mar. Vaya, si sabes leer, te felicito. Vale.
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
All right.
Quería comprar
Them
una
rumours Wetlegs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn
A
trap.
ver, es que con esa voz
He was true to
de
his
Fervis.
word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the Hideaway proper. And the
Aceptamos
rest,
explotar
as
los
they say,
NPCs.
is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than Gil.
That there are.
¿Qué tal la siesta?
So don't you go messing it
Llevas un
all
buen rato,
up.
¿eh?
Or you'll have
Porque
me
te fuiste a
to
dormir
answer
cuando
to.
veo el directo. Señora, que quiero comprar una poti.
Clive.
Productiva, bien.
Coin purse weighing you down? You'll not find a better price than that. Aye, it's a dangerous world
miramos el
out
clip.
there. That great lump. No. Go on then.
Vale.
He was proud.
Hostia, qué bueno. Grande, Fermi. ¡Ay! Tremendo.
Did you see that?
Hostia.
Tell me you saw that.
Atet, no le borres mensajes a Payasin por faltas de ortografía.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just
Compórtate.
desserts. Here you are. All
¿Qué
done?
canción me han dado? Tengo curiosidad. Lo mejor fue Payasin. Hace mucho que no habla que no habla de estar haciendo el clip a los 3 segundos. ¿Qué va? Para nada. Para nada. A ver, fuentes aumentadas porque no veo 3 en un burro. Y un batiburrillo de números y fechas en pantalla. En salidas de por versiones, pues uno teletransporta, cruza la época donde a uno que pagan por tirarse un pedo a destiempo y ya está. A ver, esto es al sur de Tabor, vale. Gigante Empirio. Esto es un dragón. Que no se oye ahora. ¿Qué no se oye ahora? Lo estás repitiéndote. El retraso se avisa con retraso. Los retrasos siempre van con retraso. Son retrasos.
It seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
¿Qué me ha dado? Me ha dado sin riesgo una recompensa. Cardo. Find the flame away. Por encima de todas. Esa no la tengo. Si me dices dónde se compra.
Still alive, are ya? Go on then.
Las tú que me acuerdo. Bueno, igual te acuerdas. Aquí no.
Is that all?
Bueno. Vámonos a Tabor. Tabor. La de sin riesgo no recompensa está bien también.